The reason I asked that is because Rukio had mentioned that because I was doing like videos in 60 FPS and old videos in 60 FPS, and Rukio was like, dude, there's like a blur, like a visual like blur between each like fast animations and stuff that looks like really wonky. And
Right.
I actually I thought about that and I'm like, you know what? Like this kind of does take away from the video. So I've just been leaving it at 30 FPS, the same frame rate as the original frame rate, and just using the upscale because it really does look a lot sharper and better with the AI to upscale.
Totally. And yeah, that's probably, like, if I were to use it, that's probably the side that I would err on as well. I always prefer my videos in 30 either way.
Yeah,
I think even given the choice to render it natively at 60 frames per second, I always knock it down to 30. Just a weird personal thing where I think that Halo Montages in 30, maybe it's something about them looking a little bit more classic when it ran on the original 360 at 30 frames per second, or maybe it's just my own personal taste for that. But I've seen it as well on those TVs that use frame interpolation to make everything 60 frames per second, even if you're watching a movie that was recorded in 24p. And
Yeah.
it's always just made it look a little bit like uncanny to me, in a sense.
yeah, I feel you on that. I'm re-uploading a lot of my videos in just the 30 FPS instead of the 60 FPS like I was doing, and I feel kind of bad about doing the old ones because I'm like I kind of ruined them, you know. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, so the FPS looks like shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of it that way. I think it's a good learning experience, and like a higher frame rate can work well for a lot of things, but I think AI, especially given some of the weirder animations in Halo, especially when there's really fast-paced pans and things like that, it doesn't really know what to do with them. If my model trained on like real-world examples of that same thing, it can look a little bit too organic or like uncanny within the Halo engine.
That's so true. Yeah.
But yeah, no issues with Topaz at all. It's a shame I haven't had a chance to use it yet.